What's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
What was last year?
He wasn't getting that with Kevin Stefanski. Hey, nieces and nephews, welcome to Auntie Faye Breaks the Huddle. All right, y'all, let's get right into this video. So there was media day today at Cleveland Brown, and media got a chance to talk to Todd Monken, who I love, I appreciate. We're going to talk about Todd Monken in another video because I think Todd Monken is not about the BS. He's not about to let the media do what the fuck they think they try to do what they want to do, okay? They also spoke to Shedeur and they spoke to Dylan Gabriel. Now, they did talk to Deshaun Watson. I don't know why, but you already know Cleveland media is being negative and stating that Deshaun just doesn't want to talk. I don't know if that's true or not, but we will wait to see. So we're going to react to this, but there's a lot of key things you can take from this interview, okay? Shedeur knows exactly who the fuck he is. Exactly who he is. He knows what he's capable of doing and how far he can. There is no ceiling for him. Exactly who he is. And he is 100% confident in that. And I can appreciate that so much, okay? He's also, in this interview, pay attention, he's going to call out the media and he is going to shade the fuck out of Kevin Stefanski and the coaching staff that were with Kevin Stefanski. So we're going to get right into this video. If you have not yet, nieces, nephews, uncles, and aunties, hey cousins, all the above, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. After you like, don't forget to hype. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them on me. All right, let's get right to this, y'all.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Well, how's your first
That boy lost weight.
With Todd Monken?
Practice was great today. It's a lot of new energy. It's a lot of great new players we have, and I'm loving what we're doing.
What's your mindset after your rookie season? It seemed like you spent a lot of time in Cleveland working out. Why was it important for you to be here instead of go anywhere else and work out?
Well, this is the most important thing I have to do in my life. I have a house here. I'm comfortable, and I wanted to take everything to the next level within myself. I know it's some things that I wanted to improve, and I took a lot of time to self-reflect and just view a lot of things just from a different perspective, honestly. And I think I covered a lot of ground with that.
Jimmy Haslam mentioned at the owners' meetings that he felt like you really kind of took it to heart.
That's Mary Kay talking, y'all.
To be a pro in this league, and that part of sticking around, you worked really hard on things, your body looked different. Does he have that right, that you kind of figured that whole thing out?
What does that mean? Does he have that right?
Did Jimmy Haslam characterize that correctly, that you kind of figured out everything that it takes to be a pro in this league and really put your heart into it?
Well, no, I don't really know everything at all. I'm open to learning every day on just different things just in life. I learned how to cut my beard the other day. I try to learn something new every day because I'm not one that just thinks my way is the best way. So I like to just learn different point of views, different perspective of a lot of things, and just come here with a renewed mindset and just approach life with just a renewed mindset, just about how I view everything.
Shedeur, as everybody sort of matures, as they grow, how do you feel like you've matured the most from this point last year to today in terms of overall, your overall growth?
I think you gotta take stuff day by day. I think you can't look at things as with your goal. I think if you have short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important, and knowing what negativity to not let in your everyday circle, and just everything you do, everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
I'm gonna pause it right here right quick. If you heard him, he said that to know what type of people to let into your circle or negativity to let into your circle. All that is from Prime. He gets that mentality from his dad. And I remember from the video that I did with post, I don't know if this one's going to come out first or the one about Matt, but this is why I truly feel like Prime didn't hire Matt or didn't want Matt around, because it's like a negative vibe around that. You know what I mean? And I feel like people talk, you know what I mean? Like, you can't trust everyone, especially if mentally you're trying to get yourself together. Okay, continue.
Shedeur, in the early weeks and months here working with Coach Monken, like, what's it been like learning this offensive system for you?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person. Then they push you each and every day. You know, in the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room, like, it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so we need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on, and you know, you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all. You know, so I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like, as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that.
Did you just hear what he said, y'all? He's letting the media know, like, everything is good in the locker room. We're all vibing. We're all good. We're being positive. We just need y'all, the media, to be positive too. But y'all are being so negative. You know what I mean? And I like what he said about the whole kid thing, because you don't know mentally what that does to a player. Thank goodness Shedeur is stronger now mentally, right? But when they have kids, you don't know what that's going to do to their offspring, like how they're going to react to their kids, like negativity being around. Like, I love that state. He's letting y'all know y'all are being negative all the time. And it would work well, because we get it. Y'all want us to win. Y'all want us to be great. But how we gonna be great if all y'all do is talk down on us before shit could even happen? That's what I'm not saying media can't be honest, but Cleveland media is not being honest. I don't know what they be on. I don't know what they smoking over there, but it's just a hot mess over there. Okay, so I really can appreciate him calling them out and setting the tone. Okay,
so let's approach even this, you know, like, with a better attitude, like, even coming from y'all also.
Shedeur, as you're learning this playbook, like, what do you like about it, and maybe how it fits your skill set?
I like the ability to just play. I like it's a lot of different things, like, within the playbook. Like, obviously we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour, to be able to go out to practice, you know, today, and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like, to me, that's what success is. Like, you gotta like, put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate a new system, a lot of things thrown at you fast, a lot of things, it's like, okay, it's a win. You know, so that's how you view it.
Sorry, what feels the most different for you out here in these first reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I mean, I was in practice a little more, but nah, honestly, it's just the vibe, the overall feeling just of the team. You know, it's the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford that. So then you give guys chances and things go your way, things don't. But at the end of the day, y'all have a serious, deeper connection, and then know, okay, now, know what this showed me. So the next time he got there, he lined up one-on-one, then he was able to go get it. So it's just a responsibility that each and every one of us take, you know, to hold each other accountable for everything. Even in the quarterback room, it's a great relationship in there. Nobody feels any type of way towards each other. We all focus on what we have to do as individuals to get better.
So how your one season, how have you learned to kind of take care of your body, you know, into the off season? What have you kind of done differently that might have changed from your original regimen?
Well, I think it's honestly about, like, talking to Coach. I think Coach just spoke life into me, and then, like, when you do that, then you just get the best result for me, honestly. Like, that's what you.
Tom Monken is speaking life into Shedeur. Life. Imagine that, right? Imagine someone telling you that you are great. And if you want to continue to be better, no, you're good. But if you want to be great, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. He wasn't getting that with Kevin Stefanski. He's gonna throw more shade, but he wasn't getting that with Kevin Stefanski. You wasn't speaking life into our boy. You wasn't. Okay? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, as much I don't care about Kevin, I'm gonna also do videos on the Falcons too, because he's there. I want to see what happens with them as well. I'm fascinated to see where they go. Although I feel like Kevin has better talent there than he did at the Browns, I still want to see what he does with that. I'm fascinated to see what he does with that, because no more excuses, no more.
Yeah, so I was here one day and he was like, well, if you wanna be the best quarterback you want to be, then you got to do that on a daily thing, on a daily regimen, on daily time. So that's what clicked for me. And then I was like, okay, I need to improve this area. And it's just one step at a time. You got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And you keep adding things as you start getting momentum and everything. So I think it's just having coach, just talking to you, I think that's it, just a relationship. I'm a relationship-based person, so I take relationships extremely serious.
How do you feel about this year's competition compared to last year's competition?
What you mean by that?
Competition for the starting job.
We competing against ourselves, because life is a long time. You get what I'm saying? Our time it's on God's time, We just come in and every day put our deposits in and what we're supposed to do and build towards our craft, but it's not our time. If we thought we had control of anything, then we'll be fools. That's not up to us. It's up to us to approach every day and take advantage of each and every rep and each and every time, even when players aren't, even when we're not in, being able to take advantage of those reps also. So
I guess
it's not on our time.
Is this your time?
What you mean?
This year? Your time?
That's up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can't control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
What do you think about when a year ago you weren't even drafted yet, right? And all that's happened in that year, like when you think back on that, what stands out the most?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that everything happened how it happened. I'm thankful that my appreciation for a lot of things is what it is now. I'm thankful that I don't really have to chase. I'm thankful I got a great family. I'm thankful I got to see great people, that I'm able to be inspiration to people, because I think I'm just thankful overall. I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, and nothing positive comes out of that. So I view everything as just I'm just happy, I'm thankful, I'm blessed, I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Was last year a humbling experience for you, Shedeur, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
Well, you had that, you were the man.
What does humbling mean? Y'all always trying to humble him. What's a humbling experience for him? What is that? What is that? Who the fuck asked that question? Y'all let me know if y'all know who that is. The fuck?
Humbling experience for you, Shedeur, after all the...
What does humbling mean?
Well, you had that, you were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State.
He's still the man.
And not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you...
Bring that back right quick. Talk that shit, nephew.
What's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself.
Period.
If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reason.
Ooh.
I know who I am
It's
as a
about to be
person, as an
dangerous.
individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself.
That's right.
And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong.
That's right.
I gotta be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
Shedeur, obviously you talked a lot last year about how Deshaun mentored you guys and helped you guys in more like a classroom setting, and then he was out in the field a little bit later in the season. But how has your relationship with him kind of grown, and what's it been like with him in the first couple weeks, especially now that you get to be out full time?
Yeah, well, it was great. He's a vet. He did a lot. He accomplished a lot in his career, obviously. So, we when I have questions about certain things, I ask them, like, what you think about this? And I just like hearing this perspective of problems that I could have, or the way how I think about things, and just hearing the way how he thinks of things, and hearing the way how Dylan think of things, and hearing the way Coach think of things. Like, all those things, you just gain other people's perspective to form your own thought in what you want to do.
Good.
Shedeur, going back to learning the offense this year, what would you describe as some of the similarities to last year's offense and differences, and how have you seen yourself come to learn some of the new principles?
The similarities? I mean, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. Like, I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, and just move forward. So, like, respectfully, I just don't want to talk about like last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. Like, we're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How could I manage the line of scrimmage better? How could I know each and every details where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, like all these different details. Like, that's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
And I guess on that note, how have you gone about learning the playbook? What's your process for learning new concepts and new terminology?
I think I know how I learn. So knowing that I know how I learn is great, and the coaches are able to like communicate in different ways to help you learn. And that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like, you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, how did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn? So
I mean, he's talking about Jason Lloyd. If y'all don't know who Jason Lloyd is, he be on the show with Garrett Bush, and it'd be like four of them sitting there, and he be saying how he heard Shedeur don't know how to learn or can't learn. And I respect that statement, right? How did I make it this far? You know how far it is to make it? You know how hard it is to make it in the NFL? How did I make it this? And I don't want to hear nobody say, "Oh, because of his daddy." Da, da. If that was the case, Shedeur, if that was the case, then Shiloh would be in the fucking NFL. It's not because of Dion. Shedeur put in a lot of work. I love that statement. I love that. Let me bring that back a little bit so y'all can hear it again. Love that.
I think I know how I learn. So knowing that I know how I learn is great, and the coaches are able to like communicate in different ways to help you learn. And that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like, you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, how did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn? So then you got to change the perspective and think, does he not know how to learn? Oh, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. But does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. Like, so I'm just thankful that my coaches now, like, are extremely embracing.
If y'all don't know who Jason Lloyd is, this is Zeph on his photo. I don't know if y'all can see this. Ugh, God, I cannot see that. Can y'all see that? That's him right there. It's funny how I gotta hold the photo, but I'm gonna put his photo somewhere in this video. Okay, that's Jason Lloyd. Okay, I love this. I love this. Like, is it really that I don't know how to learn, or the coaching staff don't know how to communicate? Come on, Shedeur. Come on, baby. Come on now.
Does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. Like, so I'm just thankful that my coaches now, like, are extremely embracing.
That means a lot.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels
Pops
good.
wanted to, Pops wanted to.
Aww.
I wanted to end 12 on top, and whoever got 12 jerseys, please save those. Those are like a real life stock, and I got to be successful, so the profit margin will be good one day. So save all those 12 jerseys. Do not sell them. Do not get rid of them, because they're an in-person stock. Appreciate it. Thank you.
How do y'all feel about this, y'all? I'm telling you, like, Shedeur's giving off you could tell the confidence is there. You could tell, like, before when, like, he was there with Kevin Stefanski, he was just so unsure. You know what I mean? Like, he was just trying to just prove himself. Like, okay, I've been told I'm great my whole life. Now I'm here and this coach is not embracing me. This coach is barely speaking to me. This coach, whatever, you know. You can hear what he's saying. He's saying it feels good to be embraced for who you are. It feels good. Like, he is telling you that this coaching staff is completely different from the last one. And that's why I'm saying to myself, that's why I got it. Atlanta Falcon fans. What y'all going through over there? What y'all going through over there? Because I'm about to talk about y'all. Because usually I was just going to stick to like the Ravens and the Browns and, you know, the Giants, of course. But what are y'all going through over there? What are y'all going through over there right now? I need to know. That's why I'm going to like do like recap videos and react and talk about you guys too, because I'm fascinated to see what your record is. And if your record is worse this season coming up than last season coming up, oh honey, the tea is about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. Just him speaking that way. He said Todd Monken speaks life into him. Do y'all understand what that means for somebody? And I understand Shedeur is not a child anymore, but he's still a child. Okay, when I mean a child, I mean like, all the aunties and uncles know what I'm talking about, right? The people who's gonna hate them not understand. You're still a child. Like, for example, I have nieces and nephews who are like 29, 28. They're older than him, but they're still a child to me. You know what I mean? They still call me from advice that I went through. He hasn't gone through enough things in life yet. He's just been hated. You know what I mean? So I also did a poll. I think the poll has been like up for like 5 days. I wanted to give the poll some time for people to like respond to the poll. So the poll the question said, hey nieces and nephews, I really want to know what QB you think gets the most hate in the NFL, okay? 30% said Lamar Jackson, 30%. Okay, 61% said Shedeur Sanders, and 10% said Jalen Hurts. I think the Jalen Hurts one is just people who support the Eagles who said Jalen Hurts. I thought Jalen Hurts was going to be at 0, to be real with y'all. I agree with this, and here's why, right? And I think there are some Lamar fans who might feel like Lamar gets the most hate. Not really to me, even though I love me some Lamar Jackson. I think it's Shedeur. I think it's Shedeur because Shedeur was getting this hate before he even got drafted. Lamar too, kind of, sort of. He was. Let me not say, but Lamar still went in the first round. Shedeur dropped all the way down to the 5th round. He was getting all this hate because of his dad. Then when he got drafted, he got even more hate. He barely got a chance. He was dealing with Stefanski. He went to the Browns where the media sucks over there. They hate everybody. They hate life over there. They're negative as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if weed is legal there, but it needs to be there. Everybody just needs to get high and chill the fuck out, right? I agree with this. I really do feel like Shedeur gets the most hate because of his name. Not because of skills, not because of anything, because of his name. I think that Lamar has the most pressure to win a Super Bowl, but I feel like Shedeur gets the most hate. Everybody hates him. Everybody hates his dad. There's all this drama. It's just, let me not say everybody. A lot of people hate him, hate his dad. There's all this drama, all this nonsense. So this was a good poll. The Jalen Hurts one, I don't think... That was supposed to be at 0. Y'all were just being petty right there. But yeah, like, let me know how I feel about this poll. Do y'all agree with this poll? Do y'all feel like this poll is wrong if you have not voted? I mean, let me know how you guys feel about this, okay? But I wanted to share that with y'all. I'll have another poll coming up really soon. But in the meantime, y'all, let me know how I feel about this video. How do you feel about him shading Kevin Stefanski and the old coaching staff and also Jason Lloyd, okay? I'm going to post a picture of Jason Lloyd somewhere in between the video. You guys will see his photo. You guys will know exactly who he is. Probably might find a clip of Jason Lloyd talking shit. I don't know. If not, we'll talk about Jason Lloyd another time. But in the meantime, if you have not yet, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. And don't forget, don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. Ciao.